Today we are in Edinburgh, Scotland at a very famous coffee shop named Drift. Right behind me is the coffee shop on the very edge of the water. I like making coffee for my dad, so I go to coffee shops for inspiration. So let's go inside because it's cold and rainy and I'm thirsty and hungry, so let's go. This is a very pretty view. I ordered a latte and my dad ordered a cappuccino, so I'm going to try it. And I'm also going to try this design when I get home because it's a very pretty design. To Ireland and Scotland and Paris and London. But while we were doing those trips, I had coffee along the way. So what we're going to be doing today, I'm going to show you how to make 3 different coffees. We're going to make a caramel frappe, mocha frappe, and even a latte. So let's get to it. Today we're using my dad's Frappes machine, which can do many things, and it saves my family a whole lot of money. My dad uses this a lot. We also have a Ninja blender, but you can use any blender or any coffee machine that you want. So let's start by turning it on. You gotta press this power button right here. And open that. Make sure this is all wiped off. Make it all clean and nice. And you're just gonna push it in here. So with this one, you need to make sure you packed it down right. And with my family, we like ours around the range of this gray area right here. So to get right there, you pack it down once, like really good. Then we put it in one more time, but you want it about right here. So we got it about right there. We're gonna kind of put it a little bit. Then you can pack it down one more time. Okay, now we gotta put this thing in the machine. And you have a insert and lock. You need to make sure you put it in at the insert, right here, and then push it until it can't be pushed anymore. Depending on what type of coffee you want, it takes different types of espresso shots. So with the caramel frappe, first off you need the 2 shots. So we're gonna put this underneath it, and then you just press this, making sure that these 2 are underneath the glass. Because if not, it will pour down the side. When making your caramel frappe, you need to do about a 1.5 cups of ice, a cup of milk, and like 1/8 of vanilla. I do a little bit less because that's really sweet. Then I add my espresso, but I add my espresso at the end. So let's start adding all of our ingredients. The first thing you need to do is put the cup on the machine before you start plugging it in. Safety reasons. And you're going to press start. You're going to kind of like shake it a little bit and mix it so that you get all the pieces of the ice. You know you're done whenever you can come down here and you won't feel any big pieces of ice. If you feel pieces of ice, I would blend it up a little bit more so that it just has a very smooth drink. For this caramel frappe, I chose this really cute mason jar. So what we're gonna do first is grab the caramel and you just kind of like spread it all around the jar. You need to close it and kind of like bend it. And just spread it around everywhere to make it look cool and kind of get the bottom a little bit. You don't have to use as much for this right now because you're going to add a little bit of it at the top. Mix it up a little bit because you don't want all of this ice coming first. because then you're gonna spill it. Okay, so now let's clean this up a little bit. Now this part is optional. You can do it cream. And you just get your finger on it. Make it look pretty. And then add a little bit more caramel to the top just to make it look really pretty. Just gonna drizzle a little bit. It looks really pretty. Now here's your caramel frap. Now we're gonna do the same exact thing, just a little bit more steps with the mocha. And so now we're gonna go there right now. We're back and we're making mochas. I have a cup and a half of the ice. I have a half a tablespoon of granulated sugar. You can use this pure cane syrup. The recipe just calls for the granulated sugar, so I'm just using that. Then we got 1/8 cup of whole milk. And then you're supposed to use 1/4 cup of chocolate, but I feel like it's just gonna get sticky in there, so I'm just gonna wing it. But to do the granulated sugar, we're gonna add our granulated sugar to our 2 espresso shots. And so hopefully it will melt it and not be as grainy in the coffee. So let's do it. Now let's start adding all the ingredients. Around the side, just like I did with the caramel frap. Then I'm gonna add this whipped cream and then a little bit of a chocolate drizzle. Okay, now that we've got this, it's looking all nice. My caramel frap is not looking that nice, but it's okay. I'll just give it to my brother and I can have the leftovers. This is good. Okay, so now it's time to make your latte. All you need for this, very simple, all you need is a shot of espresso, a cup of milk, and then I usually just do a half a pump of this, so which I can just go ahead and put this in here right now. So I'm just going halfway, and then that's all the sugar you need. Now grab this, I'm gonna add this to that. Okay, now you're gonna add your cup of milk. I like making sure that this is clean, because what you're going to need to do with your cup of milk is you're going to need to froth your milk. Then you're going to grab your milk and you're just going to turn the steam on and you're just going to go at it till it's nice and fluffy. Once you're doing that, clean off this. Make sure it's nice and shiny again. Put it up. There you go. Now you have to make sure that you stirred your cup of coffee right then, but if not, go ahead and do that now. Then you're just going to add your milk. As much foam as you want. Now people at coffee shops, they can do it to where they can just pour it in perfect hard, perfect tool. I'm not that good yet, so I can do some things, but not much. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked my video. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can watch my next video. See you next week. Bye.